Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this Q School event. We're already in progress. We're heading back out to the third hole. Let's get into it. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That always looked wet, didn't it? And here we are with the third shot.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, they lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. And it's their 8th shot now. Going with the pitching wedge here.
A watery grave. So sad.
Now it's time to move on to the next hole. You've reached your shot limit on this one. The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. That's going to find the water, sadly. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Splash. Playing their 5th shot. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. Might need a snorkel to retrieve that ball. Whew. Don't lose too much energy. Here's the 8th shot. I'd be booking in for some lessons if I was swinging it like that. And that one's headed to the drink. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here. Not a good spot to be. This one's headed towards the rough. That's it. Time's up. Move to the next hole. We've got to keep our pace of play. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Luke, what can you say? Just had a bad hole on the last. They need to shake it off and concentrate at the task at hand.
Straight into the trees. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? This lie's not great. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. And the cart path is not always a bad place to be. Just pick the ball clean. Might get caught up in the brush here. Time now for the 4th shot. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Sixth shot coming up. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Whew, had a fair bit of pace on that one. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Oh, he's up, Tiger. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. Now the mercy rule has been put into play here. Too many shots on this hole. Head to the next. Let's see what happens here on the sixth. Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. That got caught up in a few of the branches. That's an awful error. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. And John, what's this one looking like?
I don't know how much of this one they can get. It ended up quite deep down into this rough.
Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. Time for the fifth shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt really needs to drop for him here. Okay, steady now. A 14-footer. That wasn't your best effort, was it? That's not your best play. You've reached the shot limit here. Head to the next hole and see if you can do better. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the seventh. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Well, this should be unpredictable. And here we are with the third shot. That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
They are into some deep rough here, fellas. Let's watch, see what they can do.
This is their fifth shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Here's their sixth shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. We're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Well, this should affect the ball flight. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Time for their seventh shot. No, that's not good. Straight into the trees. Oh, time for number 8. Is that right? I think so. That's a little wayward.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
It's been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here. Bit too heavy-handed there. Sadly, your time's up here, but that's all right. You've got another chance on the next hole. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Oh, that's an awful-looking slice. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Where will this one end up? No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. And here we are with their 4th.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is gonna take some precision engineering to get out of this one.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short? 16 feet to the cup. Wow, that's misjudged. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Just 3 feet to the cup. And there it is. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Well, golf, as we all know, is much a mental game as it is physical. Let go of the past, focus on the future. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. This one's for bogey. Remember, putting's a finesse game. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. It was on a good line. And a quadruple bogey putt coming up now. Job done. Let's head to the next. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I gotta say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. Whew, that was offline right off the shot. That's into the trees. What happened there? That's not your best effort. Playing their fourth shot.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Going with the hybrid. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And unfortunately, the shot limit has been reached on this hole. And this player is going to move on to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Looked like they were swinging a snake, not a golf club. Time to play from the bunker. Lovely effort that. And here we are with the third shot.
Nicely done.
Time now for the fourth shot.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Playing their fifth shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Sixth shot coming up. All right, now it's time for lucky number 7. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Just hammered that through the line. That was a little bit too much power. 15 feet to the cup. Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? Just didn't drop. That's it. Time's up. Move to the next hole. We've got to keep our pace of play. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Coming off a bad hole there, Luke. Hopefully they can refocus and get this next one.
He may be thinking about going for the green here. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. Smart shot. Always back into the fairway as a safe play. getting ready to play their third. Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Dust the sand off those shoes, get into the other bunker and splash it onto the green. Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots. That's not what they hoped for, I'm definite about that. From the sand, looking to get up and down. This next shot coming up from the sand. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Now it's time to move on to the next hole. You've reached your shot limit on this one. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Uh-oh, that's heading into the trees. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down. Just a bit outside into the rough.
And here we are with their fourth.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Has he hit it? No, doesn't quite look like it. And that shot back in the fairway. Here's their sixth shot. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. And it's their eighth shot now. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, just missed. That's not your best play. You've reached the shot limit here. Head to the next hole and see if you can do better. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Now playing with 13 clubs after that bad hole at the previous.
Well, what happened there? Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That'll collect a couple of branches, that one. John, what's this one looking like?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here. And they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
Playing their fourth shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And the dreaded triple bogey putt. Just remember to get that nice rhythm in your stroke.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
This putt of about 6 feet coming up. A bit long on that one. Now the mercy rule has been put into play here. Too many shots on this hole. Head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. you've arrived at a par 4.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
Bit wayward there. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Getting ready to play their third. Time now for the fourth shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, they're in the deep rough here, but they ended up with a pretty favorable lie considering.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. And their 7th shot coming up. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wonderfully played. A 7-footer right here. Ooh. Sadly, your time's up here, but that's all right. You've got another chance on the next hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
This shot from the first cut of rough. And here we are with their 4th. Time for the 5th shot. Well played, mate. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. This is a triple bogey attempt here. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Luke coming off a disaster on the last hole. They really need to shake that off and bounce back here on this hole.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Yep, you'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th. Look, that's in the past, that hole behind you. Just look at the one in front. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Well, this should be unpredictable. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy, What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, considering where they ended up, the lie could have been a lot worse. I think they might be able to deal with this with not too much trouble.
Just hoping for an outcome now. Yeah, this lie's pretty deep here.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
This is their 5th shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Please tell me you weren't thinking, don't hit it in the water. And here's their 7th shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. We're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Sadly, this one will make a splash. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. Oh, when he's hit the shot limit on his final hole of the round, and that will mean his day has come to an end. No victory, but certainly plenty of experience to be gained from that performance.
Always something to learn in this game, and hopefully this player has learned a lot.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.